Okay, I don't know if this will end up being a 50-point inspection video or not yet, but I'll try to score it if I can. But I just wanted to kind of share this beer. I'm down in Houston, Texas right now. This is from Pint Brewery. They're out of Magnolia, Texas, and this beer is called Attack of the LASER KRAKEN. It's their 2021 anniversary ale. This is an oak barrel-aged barley wine ale and West Coast style double IPA blend, dry hopped with Sabro hops. It's got excellent artwork on the label. The ABV of this is 9.4%. My first time having any brews from Lone Pint. I have heard of them, and one of the other local breweries, B52 guy that was pouring the brews at B52 recommended them as well, so that they have really nice beers. So anyways, found this at an HEB. Went to HEB for the first time. It's a big grocery store. Decent selection of some crafty beers. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack this one open now. I got my trusty On the Road bottle opener, and let's just see how this barley wine West Coast double IPA hybrid is. Oh, this bottle opener has seen better days. It's starting to get chewed up, so it's been used. Let's go ahead and just pour this. We'll see what this looks like. It's building a nice head as I'm pouring it. To me, it kind of looks a little bit like it's more West Coast style appearance than barley wine. It's got a frothy white head. It's got that kind of orange, burnt orange coloration. It does have a clarity to it. Decent carbonation. There's some haze. I mean, there's a bit of like an unfiltered look. I am definitely getting an oakiness from afar. Say like an orange, but like kind of marmalade type nose just came up there. Bit of like grapefruit. Yeah, there's a bit of that. It's just kind of like an oakiness. No real like malt presence as far as being able to break down what it might be, but there is a malt presence as far as like sweetness to the aromatic. So yeah, it's it's a blend with the barley wine and the West Coast IPA. Say the hops are kind of coming through. It's Sabro though. I mean, I should be picking up maybe some coconut possibly, but I couldn't straight up tell you I get coconut out of this at all. It's more that kind of orange marmalade, the oakiness, maybe a little bit like apricot. There's kind of a green fruit to it. Might be coming from the oak, a little bit of green apple. Yeah, slight toffee, I would say. So the malt actually is starting to show up a little bit now. Alright, it smells decent. Let's just dive in and see what this tastes like. Cheers. It's kind of flat, actually. Yeah, body on it. So it's about a medium body. But it is flatter. It doesn't have like the spritz like you would find in, well, probably most beers, especially if it's a West Coast IPA. Now this is a 2021, so it is aged a little bit. Yeah, I'd say the oak. Get the oak. A little bit of that kind of orange marmalade-y type flavor. Seems to be a slight pininess towards the finish. Bitterness is, I would say, moderate. try to look for a date on this thing while I talk about it too. So it's a little bit more bitter than it is sweet. So I mean the balance is off just a tad, but in the same manner that a West Coast IPA would be off, or some barley wines are also very hoppy too. So yeah, a little bit of a bready maltiness, a little bit of a honey note in there too. I am not seeing a date on this bottle, but I mean it's their 2021 anniversary ale, so it was brewed back in 2021, and here we are getting more than halfway through 2022, so I would say it's definitely over 6 months old. Yeah, lovely artwork on this though, and no, the beer's not wowing. I don't even know where I would probably land this. I think I'd be down in the 30 range anyways. Wild guess, I'd say I'd put this at like a 38 out of 50, right around there. Just thinking of other beers that are kind of similar to this one, like Dogfish Head 120, which is definitely like way higher ABV, but that just seems to have more flavors to it too. And I guess that's what I can kind of put this into it. I mean, because a Dogfish Head 120, they consider that like a double IPA or imperial IPA, but it's more or less barley wine like. So yeah, not bad though. I mean, I think it still lands in the good, still be in the good category. I do wonder what this would be like super fresh. Probably never ever find out, obviously. 2021 vintage, but yeah, anyways, cheers and thank you all for watching.